Hello, my name is Chaplin. I'm 35 years old and I live in Marshalltown, Iowa, here in the United States. I've had endometriosis for over 20 years. I am the director of the documentary The Endo Army, 176 Million and Counting. March is Endometriosis Awareness Month, and this is my FemTruth video. I was diagnosed nearly 10 years ago after a laparoscopy after years of being dismissed by doctors. During this surgery, it was not removed even after that diagnosis was obvious. It took me 5 more years to find a doctor who would remove my endometriosis. Since then, I have had surgery annually, and no matter what surgery I have had, it has continued to grow back. My last surgery was in October of 2015, and by using the supplement Kratom, I have been able to treat my pain and symptoms and avoid frequent surgeries. I have made several referrals to other endo sisters for Kratom and documented this in my film, which shall be released this year. We have promo videos and videos about Kratom on our YouTube channel, and you can check those out. I'll also provide a link to our Facebook page. As the result of endometriosis, I have developed severe anxiety and depression. For me, Kratom also can treat these symptoms, which are the result of endometriosis or prolonged exposure to excruciating pain and discomfort. I have found for me that the most painful symptoms of my disease are the effects that it has had on my mental health, severe bloating, excruciating pain, and consistent nausea on a daily basis. I do not know how to describe the pain of endometriosis. It is the worst pain I have ever experienced in my life. I have even had fainting spells that resulted in bodily injury due to this extreme pain. It is so important that women are able to choose their treatment. We should not be forced to have a hysterectomy, to do Lupron, hormone treatments, or prescription pain medication if we don't want to. Women with endometriosis are often shamed for the treatment they have decided for themselves. We feel pressured by doctors or friends and family to choose treatment that may not be right for us. So, though Kratom works for me, no one should be forced or shamed about the treatment that they choose. Treatment is individualized, and we are the experts on our body. One of the worst parts of endometriosis is being dismissed by doctors, friends, family, anyone. Endometriosis is very common. It affects 1 in 10 women, or 176 million women globally and counting. Endometriosis should be well known and understood by the medical community, but for whatever reason, it isn't. Finding a doctor who takes you seriously can take years. We spend years of our life trying to convince doctors that we are genuinely ill and in pain. This contributes to needless suffering. I declare and would argue that this is absolutely not an invisible disease. Endometriosis is clearly visible through a laparoscopy. This disease has been labeled and described as invisible, but the truth is it may be the negligence and procrastination of the diagnostic surgery that defines this as invisible, creating and contributing to more terminology that inaccurately describes this disease. It seems to me that the seriousness of this disease is what is invisible. We are not overly dramatic women exaggerating in any way. We are suffering a great deal, and we demand that the appropriate steps are taken to help us and other women. This begins with a prompt and accurate diagnosis. On average, it can take a woman up to 7 to 10 years to obtain the diagnosis of endometriosis. That is outrageous. Again, needless suffering. Endometriosis is not invisible. We need to encourage women to immediately set up a laparoscopy with a doctor who can remove it with the appropriate surgery right away. This is not even a guarantee that our pain will go away, but many women are finding relief and quicker answers with doctors who follow the appropriate procedures. When people refuse to listen to these concerns, this also makes women invisible. The disease is not invisible. When we as a society are willing to listen to women and celebrate them, value them, they will be empowered, heard, believed, and taken seriously. I want to give a shout out to all of my endo sisters. I truly believe I would not have made it this far without them. Support is necessary. We empower each other. We are stronger together. Lastly, I would like to give a shout out and thank my husband, my friends, my family, colleagues who have been such an incredible support in my life. I want to give a shout out to my current doctor, surgeon, and all the doctors who did believe me and gave me excellent care. Thank you. I would like to nominate 3 women: Alex Rima, Laura Blanchard, and Christy Elmore. All three of these women also participated in our film. We are connected by this disease, and we were complete strangers in life until we found each other online while making the film. I further encourage all women to tell your story. You don't need to be nominated to talk about your story. Demand to be heard from the medical community and reach out to an endo sister for advocacy, support, and help. There are a lot of us, 176 million and counting, and we all need each other. If you do not have a strong support system, please reach out to me, and I will be there for you and also connect you to other endo sisters. All through the month of March, reach out, tell your story, demand to be heard, and be part of this movement. We are worthy. We do need to be heard. All of us. You can follow my film on YouTube, Facebook. Wait for updates. I'll attach some of those links to this post.